And welcome back to watch the first European Clash Championships here in Yli-Tornio, Finland. And we are now starting with men M4 Masters 4. So we have here 17 lifters. We are all in one group. And the first lifter is Juha Inkinen from Finland, and he's opening at 75 kilos. And he's lifting in under 74. And his body weight was 72.4 this morning. And there are two lifters in his weight class. He's lifting against Bolesław Maka from Poland. And there he is on the bench. Brings the bar to the chest, and it's a strong, fast lift. I'm waiting for the lights from the referees. It seems that one has given the light. The others haven't. Second one, see two green dots, means that they have pressed the button and they think something of the lift. Still waiting for the head referee. Lift, I hear. Our announcer says it's a good lift. I think they're using flags again. Don't know if it's not, the lights are not working. And the next lifter is from France, and he lifts in 66 kilos, and he's Serge Sorti from France. And he's opening at 85 kilos, and his personal best is 90, so it's 5 kilos under that. And he's on the bench. The bar was loaded. And he's opening at 85 kilos. And he was born in 1941. And that's a nice lift. Strong opener. And it's a good lift. Yes. All the referees give a white flag. And the next one is from 66 kilos as well, Alexander Diebol from Germany. His personal best is 87.5, and that's what he's opening at right now. So we'll see new records from him. And he's on the bench, taking his grip. It's not a really wide grip. You can see the rings on the bar, and that's the widest. You can take your index fingers on them, but that's a lot narrower. And it looks strong. Good opener. That's something you want, that your opener is strong. And it's easy, so even though you're nervous, you can do it. Anyway, it was a good lift. And the next lifter is from 83 kilos. And he's Marc Huchet from France. And he's opening at 92.5. His personal best is 97.5. And there are two lifters in this weight class. He's lifting with Olavi Kallio from Finland. And here he is. And he's taking his position, squeezing his shoulder blades. Waiting for the start command. And then press command on the chest. and rack when it's locked out. And it's 3 white lights, and the lights are working again. Somebody. And now the next one is Olavi Kallio, so his competitor, Mark Huche's competitor from 83 kilos. And Olavi Kallio is born in 1933. And he's opening at 95 kilos. So it's over his body weight, and he was born in 1933, so that's something we all should aim at, to be in a good condition. There's some. Oh, he doesn't want a lift off. He takes the bar from the rack by himself. And there you go. It looked easy. A strong opener. Yeah. And I suppose it was a good lift. Okay, we are going back to the flags. The lights are not working again, and it's a good lift. And it's the same weight, 95 kilos for Veikko Männistö from Finland. And he's lifting in 93 kilos, and there are 4 lifters in 93. So they have to fight for the medals. And his personal best is 100. And now it's 95, so we are 5 kilos under. And it looks strong and easy. And it was a good lift. It looked good and strong. No problem with that. And now they are fixing the lights again. And we have Sandelin Raimo from Finland. It's 95 kilos. So the same weight. And he's lifting in 120 plus, so more than 120 kilos. And his personal best is 105. And he's lifting alone in 120 plus. So he needs to get this lift, and he's the European champion. He'll win the gold. And looks a bit shaky. Let's see if he can control the bar. And easy. That flew off his chest. Really easy, no problem with that. And I suppose it's a good lift. Yes, it's a good lift. And 2 white lights and 1 red. I don't know what it was for, the red one. The next one is from 59 kilos, Pierre Gallard from France. It's 95.5, and I think it's a world record attempt. 97.5 is his personal best. So, something he should be able to lift. It's nice when you are so strong that you can open with a world record attempt. It looked easy. And think about it, he's under 59 kilos. And it's a good lift. Good. He's under 59 kilos, born in 1944, and he can lift almost 100 kilos. Like, wow. The next lifter is from Great Britain. We are going to 93 kilo class. It's Mike Edwards. And his personal best is 100, and now he's opening at 97.5. They are saying replace, so he needs to put the bar back to the rack. Couldn't get the start command. I can't really see from here. Maybe the grip was too wide, so... Oh, he couldn't keep it still. Oh, the elbows are not locked. He won't get the start command because his elbows are flexed. You need to have your elbows locked out to get the start command. I wonder how much time does he have left. Okay, it's 3 seconds. He's running out of time. Yeah, he didn't get the start command. So when they say the bar is loaded, you have 1 minute and you need to get the start command in that 1 minute. And he didn't get it now because his elbows were flexed. But I'm sure he'll fix that for his next lift. And our next lifter is from Estonia. Sorry, I'm back. Just some technical problems. And that was Mihkel Lauritz from Estonia, and he lifts in 105 kilos. And he got the lift. It was a good lift. It was 100 kilos, his opener. And the next lifter is from 74, and Boleslaw Maka from Poland. He's lifting in 74 and 474, and he's opening at 110. His personal best is 117.5. So this is a bit below that. Sounds like a good opener. You can see he has some chalk on his shoulders. It prevents him from sliding on the bench, so he can have his shoulders tightly against the bench and keep the position without sliding on it. That's the magical white powder of powerlifting. Here we go. And it moves nicely. He doesn't have any problem with it. And it's a good lift. And the next lifter is Seppo Komppa from Finland. He lifts in under 93 kilo weight class. And his personal best is 132.5. And today he's opening at 125. And it seems he's fighting for the gold with Alain Bossery from France. Alain is opening today at 130, so this is 5 kilos under, but you never know from the openers that how much the second and third attempts will be. So everything is open in this weight class. And he doesn't want to lift off. Personally, I think it takes a bit from your strength when you lift it off the rack by yourself. But some lifters like to do it, and I mean, if you hit it and you get what you want, who cares if you used strength for the lift off. And it's a good lift. Seppo hits his opener. And now it's Alain Bossery from France. And what I say that he competes against Seppo for the gold, and he's opening with 130. And the bar is loaded. He can come and fight. And he got his position. And that looks good. Strong lift. Not the fastest one I've seen here, but didn't slow down or anything. It was a sure opener. And it was a good lift. So on his second attempt, Seppo Komppa will try the same 130 and they can continue their battle. Next is Tom Collins from Great Britain, and he lifts in 105. And his personal best is 162.5, and today he opens at 145. And there he is already. And it looks easy. Oh, that's awesome. It was a good lift, and Tom Collins was born in 1946. I know I've said it many times, but I can't stop saying it. It's so amazing how people still can be strong when they get older. Something we all should have in mind, and something we should all try to stay strong. And we have a world record attempt in 105 kilos again. It's Werner Richter from Germany. And he's opening at 165, the world record attempt. His personal best is 175, but it must be in another weight class or age group or something, since this is a world record attempt. It's awesome to open at that kind of weight. And it looks fast. Really easy. He has a lot more in him. That was good. Good lift also. And the next lifter we go to 120 kilos, and it's Niilo Maliniemi from Sweden. And his personal best is 182.5. And he's opening at 175 kilos. And the other lifter, Mikko Seikkula, in 120 kilos, also opens at 175. So we'll see him after Niilo. And it's again more exciting to watch when they have close battles and you don't know the result beforehand. And also I think it motivates the lifter. It was a good lift. Have to try harder and want it more when there's somebody who lifts the same weight, so close to the same. And so I said it's Mikko Seikkula from Finland at the same weight, 175, and his personal best is 185, whereas Niilo's was 182.5, so that's 2.5 kilos. It's really nothing. Anything can happen. And look at that. The bar also looks really good with red plates, 3 red plates. I was good lift, it was an easy lift. He looks really strong. And we are starting second round. And it's Inkinen Juha from Finland. And now he's going to 80 kilos. He opened at 75, so this is 5 kilos more. and his opponent has already lifted 110, so Inkinen Juha, he'll get the silver, and the Polish lifter will get the gold. But you can still give everything you have and try your best and be happier with how you get the silver. Here we go. I can see that yes, it looks good. Stream is not working too well, but I can also see what's happening on the stage. It was a good lift, yes. And next one is Alexander Diebold from Germany. He lifts in 66 kilos, and his weight was 63 and 65. And his second attempt is 90 kilos. So that's like we are close to 1.5 times your own weight. And he's born in 1937. 87.5 is also his personal record that he hit on his first attempt. So now we are going for a new personal record. And he's lifting against Serge Sorchi from France. And Sorchi was a bit lighter, so if they lift the same weight, he'll win. And he got, it was a good lift, he got it. And now it's Sorchi Serge from France, and it's the same weight, same 90 kilos. And he just needs to follow Alexander Diebold. So, like I said, he can get the gold with the same weight. And Serge was born in 1941, so he's 4 years younger. And he can do it, he can lock it out. It slowed down a bit, but it was still a sure lift. And it's a good lift. I'm kind of listening to our announcer to say if they're good lifts or not. I can't really see the flags and the lights are not working, so I'm waiting for her to announce it so I can tell you what happened. And our next lifter is from 83 kilos, Marc Huchet from France. And he has 5 kilos more now than on his opener. It's 97.5. He opened at 92.5, and this 97.5 is also his personal record. And he's lifting against Olavi Kallio from Finland in 83 kilos. Olavi has hit 95 kilos and will go to 100, so we'll see they are really close to each other. He's coming 2.5 kilos behind Olavi. And it looked strong. Waiting for the call. And they say it's a good lift. It looked like that, but you never know. I'm not a referee. Well, I am, but not here today. So I cannot say if it's a good lift or not, and this is not the best angle to see the lift anyway. So if they make it, I can't be sure if they have their soles off the ground or their butt goes up from the bench or anything. And we go now to 93 kilos. It's Mike Edwards from Great Britain. And it's 97.5. It's the one he tried to open at, but he didn't lock his elbows out and he didn't get the start command on his opener. The time ran out. Now it's a good lift. Now he did it. Now he got the start command and he got the lift. So everybody now has a result in this M4 competition. Everybody has hit at least one attempt right now. And we go to 59 kilos. So the lightest weight group for men. And it's Pierre Galat from France. And it's 100 kilos. He opened at 95.5. Now it's 100. His personal best is 97.5. And of course, if he hits a world record on his first attempt, this will be a new one. So second world attempt. And it's not even difficult. Looks really strong. It was a good lift. It's really nice. And we are going to Olavi Kallio to 83 kilos. And he's now lifting 100 kilos. And Olavi and Marc Huchet from France are really close to each other in weights. So let's see what will happen. Huchet has said that his third attempt will be 100, so that's the way that Olavi Kallio is attempting now. And since Huchet is lighter, if Olavi hits this one and then Huchet hits it, but Olavi doesn't get his third one, then Huchet will win because they get the same results and his body weight was lower. And there I can see Olavi waiting already. They're cleaning the bench, or there's some problem with that. They're checking what's on the bench or something. Not sure what's happening. But we are waiting, we are not in rush. I think Olavi right there waiting for his attempt. He must be in rush. He doesn't like this. He wants to go and lift. It's his turn to lift. The spotters are getting a drink. Water. Not allowed to drink anything else here on the venue. They are changing the rack height. Okay, they're announcing Olavi again now. But there's still something that they are waiting for. Poor Olavi, if you're really amped up for, you have to wait and wait and wait, so it can kill your energy. But you just have to get it together. That's part of competing. Okay, now they're bringing something to clean the bench with. I don't know what is on the bench, but they are now cleaning it. And I could make a nice joke about men cleaning right now, but maybe that's not appropriate. It seems though that it takes a few men to clean a bench. Okay, I couldn't resist it. Okay, the bench is clean. A bar is loaded, finally, for Olavi Kallio from Finland. And he's lifting 100 kilos. and he needs to get this lift if he wants to win. With his opener 95, that's not enough for becoming the champion. And he can do it easily. The delay didn't really affect him. He got it. It was a good lift. And the same weight for Veikko Männisto from Finland, 100 kilo for him. And we are going to 93 kilos. And it's he lifted 95 on his first attempt, and now it's 100, so 5 kilos more. And I have misunderstood. I thought Mike Edwards from Great Britain got the 97.5 kilos in this weight class, but he didn't. It says now that it's red, so he's still without a result. And this seems to be a struggle. No, he didn't get it. So he stays on third place. And yeah, he will get bronze if Edwards can't get a result. He'll lift 102.5 on his third attempt, and that will give him the bronze. But first and second place, they can't get there, neither of them. And now we have Sandelin Raimo from Finland, and he's in 120 plus, so more than 120. His first attempt was 95, and now the second is 100. 105 is his personal record, so going towards that. And he's still trying to find a good position, trying to find the arch, his legs, shoulder blades, everything, right place. The bar is shaking, he won't get the command. No, he didn't get it. Oh, it's about his elbow. It wasn't locked out. To me it was shaking, but it could be connected. Okay, and time's up. He didn't get the start command in 1 minute after bar was loaded. So that's about that lift, but he still has his third attempt and he can do this then. And we go to 105 kilos. We have Michael Lauritz from Estonia. He got 100 on his opener, and now it's 112.5. So that's quite a big jump. 12.5 kilos. If you're comfortable with those jumps, yeah, then that's good. He'll place third, get the bronze in this weight class. The second one has lifted 145 and the first one 165. So quite likely he won't get there. It would have to be a really, really big jump to get those weights. It kind of seems that in 105 the middles are sure already who will get what. And now he's still finding where to put his shoulder blades and how to get them squeezed and down. And now he's ready. You can see the bar is not moving and he gets the command. And now he's pushing, fighting. Let's see. It looked to me that the butt stayed on the bench. Yes, it did. It's white lights. He gets this lift. It's a good lift. When you really use the legs and squeeze the butt, it gets lighter, but it shouldn't leave the bench. You shouldn't see between the butt and the bench. Okay, back to 74 kilos, and it's Bolesław Maka from Poland. And I say I'm I'm sorry for mispronouncing all these foreign names, but I'm sure you'll understand what I'm trying to say. And it's 115 for him, and he opened at 110, and he has already the gold. His personal best is 170.5, so he can go for that after this lift. But first he needs to lift this. Or if he doesn't, then he can just put a new number anyway. If you don't get the lift, you can still raise the number, but you can't try a lower one if you don't hit it. You can stay at the same or go higher on the attempt. And it was a good lift. So yes, he can go. He has my permission to go to higher numbers. And it's Komppa from Finland, lifting in 93 kilos, Seppo Komppa. And it's 130 for him. And Alain Bosseri from France opened at that weight. So there, and next one will be 132.5. So they are quite close to each other. I'm sure they'll battle and fight for the gold. They both want it, I'm sure. And yeah, Seppo doesn't want to lift off. He lifts the bar off the rack on his own. And just keep pushing. Even if it slows down a bit, you just need to keep pushing it and don't give up. If you quit, then you don't get it. And it was a good lift. And 132.5 for Alain Bosseri from France, Seppo's opponent. So they are really close to each other in this lift. So let's see what happens with the gold medal. And here we go. And it looks strong. Yes, it looked nice. But Seppo was lighter. His body weight was lighter, so he can win with the same result. And that was a good lift, by the way. And Tom Collins from Great Britain, 152.5. And we are in weight class 105. His personal best is 162.5. And he opened at 145. And yeah, he's looking at placing second. There won't happen any miracles, really. Gold will go to Germany. Now looks strong. It's a good lift. Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe there will be miracles. Maybe he'll take a big jump. That was also 7.5 kilos, so who knows? And we go to Richter in the same weight class that I just talked about. So he's now trying 175. And we are still on the same 105 kilos. Werner Richter from Germany. His personal record is 175, so this is it. Now he's tying it, and maybe he'll get a new one on his third attempt. Now let's see how it goes. And it was fast, good bar speed. It's slowed down at his weakest point, but it's still one good lift, so he gets 175, and now we can say that there will be no No miracles in that weight class. Medals are there. And we go to 120 kilos. There's Mikko Seikkula and Niilo Maliniemi fighting for the medals. And Maliniemi is now lifting 182.5. And after him, Seikkula will lift 185. They have both opened at 175, so they're really close to each other. And he can do it. He can lock his elbows out. Slow down a bit, but triceps were strong enough to lock it out. And I think it was 2-1 good lift. I think I saw a yellow card from side referee. Okay, and the last lifter of second round, Seikkula, 185. So he's a bit heavier than Maliniemi. So if he gets this one, well, it seems that Maliniemi is going 187.5 on his third attempt, so not trying the same weight. And he can push it up. I don't know. It's a good lift. Yes, I couldn't really see it what happened in the end because the stream didn't work, but it was a good lift. So in that weight class, they are really close to each other. 185, 182.5. Let's see. Okay, Mikko doesn't try a third lift, so he got 185 and he's happy with that. And Maliniemi will need to lift his 107.5 to get gold, but Seikkula won't. Oh, okay, here we go, 188. He is lifting his third lift. Show that he wouldn't, but he will. And 188 must be a record. I can think he can do it. 185 was quite light. But back to this lifter, Inkinen Juha from Finland, and it's 85 kilos, 5 kilos more than his second attempt. Close, really close to the rack. It touched it. But it says in the rules that if it touches the rack, if the bar touches the rack, but it doesn't help the lifter, it's alright. It's a good lift. But if that helps the lifter, then it's no lift. And he got it. He got his 85 kilos. And it's a bit below his personal record. And now we go to 66 kilos. Alexander Diepol from Germany. And it's 92.5 kilos for him. And his personal best is, well, the 90 that he lifted on his second attempt. So now it's a new personal record for him. And yeah, I think I commented on his grip already earlier that it's quite narrow. It's a long way to press, but if you have strong triceps, then that's good. Okay, let's watch the butt. Does it stay on the bench? It does. Can he finish the lift? It was locked out. I'm not sure if the bar came down also on the way. It's a no lift. When you start pushing the bar up, it has to go up all the time. It can stop, but it has to go up, can't come down. If it comes down a bit, then that's no lift, and I think that might be what happened. And it's Serge Sorti from France, 92.5. So the same that Diepol just tried. And yeah, Sorti is lighter weight. His body weight was lower, so it means that the second attempts they both lifted 90-10. Sorti has already won the gold and become the European champion. But now he's trying a new personal record. That 90 is his personal record, or maybe it was his personal record. Let's see. He struggles. I think the bar is coming down. Yes, he missed the lift too. Couldn't get his triceps working and couldn't get them to lock out his elbows. And we go to 83 kilos, and it's Marc Huchet from France. He's going for 100. The 97.5 that he lifted on his second attempt was his personal record, and now it's a new one. And let's see, he is lighter than Kallio. So if he gets this one and Kallio doesn't get his 102.5, then it means that he has won. But if they both get their lifts, then Olavi Kallio has won this Masters for 83 kilos. It's interesting to watch when they actually need to fight for the medals. And it's not just given. That looked that it dropped a bit to the chest, but he still gets it. And it's a good lift. So, because he was lighter, he would win if Kallio doesn't get this lift. But now it's Mike Edwards from Germany. No, I'm sorry, Great Britain. And he doesn't have a result yet. On his first attempt, he didn't get the start command and the time ran out. And I don't know what happened on his second attempt. It was a no lift. I remember he got it up, and I don't know what happened with it. I can't see the colors the referees give the color card, so I can't know the reasons from here. But now it's 100 kilos, and he needs to get this. If he gets this, he can place third and get bronze. But he needs this to get a result. Now lock your elbows out so you can get the start command. He got it. It's on the chest. And now he needs to push, lock them out. I think that might have been a good lift. No. It's a no lift. Unfortunately, but this happens. Okay, there I can see the Great Britain head coach going to the jury, so they are complaining about that, I think. So I can see also the Finnish coach. They are complaining about that. Let's see what happens if the jury says that it was a good lift. They can make another kind of decision than the referees. But let's concentrate for a while on Sandelin Raimo, who's on the bench, competing 120 plus. And he is now lifting, I can't see it on my screen, 100. This is 100. That was fast. But it's a no lift. I think he didn't wait for the command, so not sure it was a start or rack command, but he didn't listen to it. So if you do it before the referees give you the command, that's a no lift. And that's something that really is annoying if you have made the lift and you think it's good and then you forget the rack command and you just put it back to the rack and it's like, oh no, what did I do? And it's Kallio Olavi. I was talking about these lifts earlier with him and Marc Huchet from France. So he needs to hit this lift to win. They both have hit 100 with Huchet, but Olavi is a bit heavier, so if he gets this 102.5, he wins gold. 107.5 is his personal record, so this shouldn't be a problem, and it is not a problem. At least with bar speed, and it's a good lift. Yes, I thought it would be. And the next lifter is from Finland, Veikko Männisto. It's 102.5. So the same weight for him too. And he is already third with his 95 kilo opener. So he can get a better result, but it won't change his placing. The second one has already lifted 130, so this won't change that. And no, it's a no lift. Started moving, but only a short way. And we go to the lowest weight class, 59 kilos. Pierre Collard from France is lifting in that one. And his personal record is 97.5, and now he's going for 105, which is a world record. Oh, yes, he has already hit world record twice. 95.5. His opener was a world record, then he got 100, which was a world record, and now world record attempt at 105. It's really amazing. It's almost twice his body weight. His weight was 58, 51, and he can do it. That looked really effortless. It's a good lift. Didn't really have to even work for that. Was really strong. And born in 1944, lifting twice his body weight in bench. And it's 105 kilo weight class. Mihkel Laurits from Estonia. And it's 115 for him. His second one was 112.5, so 2.5 kilos more. And he will be third, get the bronze. Ritter and Collins have lifted more. And here he has the bar and brings it on his chest. And that was quite a push from his hips. I don't know if he already lifted the hips and butt up from the bench, but yeah, it was an all lift anyway. He couldn't do it. And then we go to 74 kilos. It's Bolesław Maka from Poland. And it's 120 kilos. He has lifted 110 and 115, now it's 120. And he has the gold for this weight class. Now he's placing his shoulders on the bench, looking for that arch, looking where to put his legs, squeezing the shoulder plates, and he gets the lift off. And 117.5 is his personal record, so this is a new one, but he can't do it, it's too heavy today. Next time there will be meets, you can do it next time. And Seppo Komppa from Finland, 135 kilos. He's in 93 kilos. And he's fighting for the gold with Bosseri from France. his personal record is 132.5, so now we are going higher than that, 2.5 kilos more. If he gets this one and Alain Boussari doesn't get his third one, then it's gold. But if they both hit their lifts, then and it's silver. So everything is possible. His butt is up. No, he can't do it. It's too much for today. And he got silver with his second attempt, 130. And now Alain Boussari from France. It's a world record attempt with 138 kilos. We are talking about lifters under 93 kilos body weight. And it's 138 world record attempt. He already has the gold, he's already the European champion, and now he still is trying to get the world record. And he has it on the chest and he's lifting and he's pushing. Don't give up, grind it out. You can now. It was really close. It was really good try, really close. And he got the gold anyway. And then it's Tom Collins from Great Britain. And after him, we have still 3 lifters left in this Masters, men Masters 4 group. And then M3 will start at 2:30. And right now it's 1 o'clock. Now 2 o'clock, of course, so in 30 minutes. No, unfortunately not. 157.5 was too much today, but he got silver with 152.5 on his second attempt. And we go to world record attempt, and it's Werner Richter from Germany with 180 kilos. His last attempt was 175, and that was he already has won the championship with that one. Now world record attempt at 180, and his body weight was 102.6 this morning, or whenever they had their weigh-in. 180 kilos. And here we go. He's waiting for his start command and he has got it. Oh, no, too much today. It was a good try. You always need to try. You can't get anything if you don't try. And we have Niilo Malinen from Sweden. 187.5. And after him, Seikkula Mikko from Finland will attempt 188. So it's just half a kilo more. But of course, that matters. It's 500 grams more and you can win with that. And it's a world record attempt. Otherwise you have to go 2.5 kilos. You can't go to 188 otherwise. But first, Niilo Maliniemi. And it's too much. was too heavy, and that means that he placed second and he got the silver medal. And Seikkula Mikko has won this M4 120 class, but he still has one lift left, 188, and it's a world record attempt. And I think I saw it's for M1 and M4 both. But let's see. I'm not sure. I can't see the records here for whatever reason. Okay, here we go. Let's believe in him. Let's make this happen. And it's moving strong. It looked good and controlled. And it's a good lift. He got it. That was a world record for Mikko Seikkula on the championship, of course. Okay, next we have medal ceremony, and I'll be back in half an hour. We have Men Masters 3.
Il va manquer une médaille. Ah, voilà. Merci, Carrie.
All right, we start the victory ceremony. And this is Master 4, 59 kilograms category. And medals will be presented by Sandro Rossini and Tero Hyttinen. And there is also a medal boy, Jari Rantapelkonen. And first, European champion Pierre Calade from France, 105 kilograms. Please rise for the national anthem of France. Silver medal goes to Alexander Diepel from Germany with 90 kilograms. And the winner, European champion, is Serge Shorty from France with the same weight. Silver, Juha Inkinen, Finland, with 85 kilograms. And the European champion, Boleslav Maka from Poland with 150 kilograms. Category. Silver, March Hachet from France with 100 kilograms. And the gold European champion is Olavi Kallio with 142 kilograms. Kilograms category. Bronze medal goes to Veikko Männistö from Finland with 95 kilograms. Silver medal goes to Seppo Komppa from Finland, 130 kilograms. And winner, European champion is Alain Bousserie. Mikkel Loris from Estonia, 112.5 kilograms. Silver goes to John Collins from Great Britain. And the winner, the European champion, is Werner Richter from Germany with 171 kilograms. Category. Silver goes to Niilo Maliniemi from Sweden, 122, 182 from Congratulations. Gold medal, European champion goes to Mikko Seikula from Finland, 188 kilograms.